Once a proud champion of Meghan Markle, Katherine has now flipped the script, launching a fiery critique that has left royal watchers and celebrity fans alike in stunned silence. In a moment that felt like a blockbuster twist, Katherine accused the Duchess of twisting the truth about her connection with Prince Harry while shamelessly cozying up to stars, all under a guise of false modesty. Can you imagine the shock as loyalty turns into a dramatic showdown? Shortly after the debut of Meghan's new series, With Love, Meghan, which has drawn its fair share of harsh reviews, Katherine's opinions burst forth like a sudden summer storm. Known for her sharp wit and honest tongue, she had once backed Meghan wholeheartedly. But as the series unfolded on screen, old doubts resurfaced, turning support into stinging criticism. It's like watching a favorite character reveal a secret, one that leaves you questioning everything you once believed. What could have sparked this unexpected turn? In one revealing moment, Katherine, 41, confessed, "I like Meghan Markle. I was rooting for Meghan Markle, though she is very Hollywood even for me, and I don't like that in people." Words that echo with both warmth and disappointment. Her tone carried the weight of a personal confession, mixing fond memories with a growing sense of disillusionment. The room fell silent as her honest admission sparked both laughter and a few raised eyebrows. It was a candid moment that hinted at deeper conflicts beneath the surface. As the conversation deepened, Katherine didn't shy away from exposing her doubts. With a mix of hurt and disbelief, she stated, "I see now, and maybe it's just the projects she's choosing. It does feel like she has lied about whether she knew who Prince Harry was, and these details about her childhood change and don't add up." Her words, heavy with accusation, painted a picture of shifting stories and rehearsed narratives, leaving us to wonder, what's the real story behind the facade? Not long ago, however, Katherine had been one of Meghan's biggest supporters. She had praised Meghan's unique voice and fearless challenge to the royal norm, declaring, "I love Meghan Markle's voice and her confidence to challenge the norm and what's expected of her in that role." Back then, her words shone with genuine admiration and belief in Meghan's power to break free from tradition. But as the spotlight shifted, so did her tone, making us ask, can past loyalties survive present actions? Then, on her podcast Telling Everybody Everything, a curious detail from Meghan's new show caught Katherine off guard. She recalled that Meghan claimed, on the Fresh series, that she grew up eating TV dinners, a claim that felt oddly out of place. She said on her new Netflix show that they ate TV dinners growing up. Yet, she quickly contrasted this with an older interview where Meghan had said, "We would eat farm fresh." Katherine added, "Her whole act just seems very manicured and very forced." These shifting memories, like two different scenes from the same movie, left listeners questioning the authenticity of Meghan's story. Isn't it strange how details can change with the light of time? Katherine's own journey on the streaming stage has been full of highs and lows. Many know her from her stand-up specials, Glitter Room and In Trouble, which still light up screens with laughter. She even tried her hand at a sitcom titled The Duchess, but that venture ended after just one season. On her podcast, Chatting with Vicky Pattison in 2021 on The Secret 2, she admitted simply, not enough people watched it. It's a reminder that even bold attempts in the limelight can falter when the audience isn't there. In one of her most biting moments, Katherine painted a vivid picture of what she sees as Meghan's ambitions. She remarked, "I've known a lot of Hollywood people, they're not bad people. I don't think she's a bad person, but I think she likes cozying up to celebrities and she wants the $100 million deal and she likes the fact that she's married to a prince." She paused for effect, then added with a twist of humor, "Of course. But I would rather someone lean into that and be like, 'Oh my God, I used to be on Suits and now I'm married to a prince.' I would rather that than this act of, 'Oh, I'm just so humble.'" Her words hit like a splash of cold water, challenging us to think about the price of fame and the true meaning of humility. Can the allure of a royal title ever hide a carefully crafted act? Adding a personal touch to the critique, Katherine, who was born in Canada and now lives in London with her 3 children and partner Bobby Kutstra, shared her irritation over what she calls Meghan's flower sprinkles. With a playful yet firm tone, she observed, "I have seen this. I have seen it from chefs. They like to put wildflowers on a meal." And I'm not about it. I also don't think it constitutes an entire cooking show. This quirky detail, like tiny blossoms on an already complicated plate, left her unimpressed and even a bit annoyed. What does a sprinkle of flowers really add, if not just decoration? Katherine didn't stop there. She went on to point out a curious trend among viewers, saying, "People are hate watching it though. Who knows what Netflix are doing? They are smart whether they love something or hate something, whatever keeps them watching more episodes." She wondered aloud if the platform was deliberately stirring the pot. If this was Netflix's intention, to be like, let's throw Meghan under the bus where even people who really liked her are turning, not against her, but she just doesn't seem to be the kind of gal I would want to be friends with. It's too manicured, it's too beige. Her words leave us with a lingering question: does the pursuit of perfection strip away the soul of a story? Then, addressing Meghan's decision to change her surname to Sussex, Katherine offered another sharp observation. She said, "I think less of women who change their name anyway, to match their husband's name, unless you have had a chat about it and unless you have approached the decision with equality." She followed up, "Let's be honest about why you're choosing Sussex. It's a way to hang on to the Duchess of Sussex." This candid remark forces us to consider whether such choices are acts of empowerment or simply a clinging to old titles. What does a name really mean when weighed against the value of true equality? Meanwhile, fresh numbers have added a twist to this unfolding drama. Recent reports reveal that the new series isn't capturing hearts like its predecessor did. Industry insiders now say that the streaming heads don't see Meghan Markle's latest show as a runaway success. Data shows that viewers much prefer seeing her alongside Prince Harry. In fact, with Love, Meghan managed to pull in barely a quarter of the audience that tuned in for the earlier documentary series, Harry and Meghan, in 2022. This revelation leaves us hanging. What went wrong this time? Digging into the figures, Samba TV data shows that the 8-part series from the Duchess of Sussex reached 526,000 households in its first 5 days after its March 4th release. In contrast, the earlier series, Harry and Meghan, drew in about 2.1 million households in the same time frame, roughly 4 times as many viewers. These stark differences raise eyebrows and fuel the debate: does the magic of celebrity still hold, or has the charm faded? Interestingly, with Love, Meghan found its biggest audience among viewers aged 45 to 54. In the Baltic nations, Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia, the show even climbed to number 7 on the charts. However, in the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada, it settled at number 10, and in many other regions, it dropped out of the top 10 completely, if it was there at all. With each twist in the ratings, one thing remains clear: the true appeal of this new series is as mysterious as ever, leaving us to wonder, where does the real magic lie next?